Hello and welcome to Library Salad. Today's episode is How to Have Fun in 2021, brought to you by the Monroeville Public Library. I'm out. I can't get this is the second take on that. Usually I get it right, maybe the first time. But we are brought to you by the Monroeville Public Library in Pennsylvania. So when I say
Your finger was over to 2021. So.
There you go. Okay, so how to have fun. You just saw it there. Thanks for joining us. Anyway, so 2021, we're just ending the first quarter almost. I don't know where the time went. A lot of things have changed. Some things haven't, but the things that were popular last year have almost become even more popular. And one of them is definitely food. And who doesn't like talking about food? Because now people are getting more involved with the food. They're trying a lot more different things. And hot also is spices. Get that little play on words there. A lot of people have a spice rack. I want to show you what we've got here. Check this out. Ta-da! We do a lot of cooking. We basically cook every night, except a couple of days when we just got leftovers. Those are cool too. But spices really make a difference. You may say to yourself, that can't be fun looking into. How do you find everything? Because it's actually, believe it or not, organized in sections. You've got your basic salt, peppers. This would be more traditional Italian seasonings. This goes over to rubs for whether it's barbecue, or even not only on meat, but on fish. And even speaking of rubs, this is a rub for ribs and chicken, and it's actually by a place in the Strip District. So if you want to even take a little trip on that, and let's talk about other ways that we can use those. Recently, the Monroeville Public Library has gotten together with a couple of other libraries within Allegheny County, and we are sharing our programs. So you're going to see a full array on our website under the calendar of things that are coming up, even with foods. Last night I was on a program. We learned how to bake bread from a local bakery owner, which was really cool. Even though I've been baking bread for many years, I learned a lot of things I'll definitely try again. So check out that calendar. Also, we have a lot of e-resources. The e-resources, thousands of magazines, including tons of cooking magazines. We've got brand new. We now have availability on our website for it's called Creative Bug. Creative Bug is unlimited access to thousands of arts and crafts, and included in that category is food. I noticed things like, looks like just call it a peanut butter cup that you can make at home. Truffles you can make at home, and even sculptured cupcakes, meaning you may have seen things done with just melted sugar, formed, put on a cupcake, and it actually looks like a statue. So all of those things are really cool that you can check on the website. And this happens to be what I've taken out just this week alone. So that we've got Oh She Glows for dinner. This is all about plant-based meals. If that doesn't float your boat, Rich is making faces. He may not, everybody to each his own. But never too early to check out food having to do with Christmas baking. And this hot off the press just came out this month about loving to bake and other things. So everyone's cooking, baking, and then everyone's bringing it up a notch. And just check out, and you'll find a lot of different ways that you can do that. Another thing in 2021, how about taking yourself on a date? This way you can find out, are you a good companion? You may say to yourself, I don't care. That's fine too, but there's plenty of things that you can go. You can go to the places you want to go. You can eat what you want to eat, what time you want to eat, anything like that. I think it's got, something to look into. Just like you could go to all the different ice cream stores around town and then just think of yourself as a food critic and decide which is better. Just remember, ice cream stores, go for it, have a good date, and then maybe you'll ask yourself out on a second date. We'll see. Funny story. Now, I was going to show you about spring cleaning. I know what you're saying. There's no way spring cleaning is fun. It's not funny. It's not, believe it or not, some people do enjoy it. Okay, let's stop right there. Doorbell. We honestly didn't plan that doorbell happening when it did. But what was fun was ordering something online. We just got a delivery of a pole badminton net to have fun in the backyard during the summer. So, on that line of other fun things and things you may not have thought to try is recently we upped our game and got pickleball rackets and balls. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. I had not heard of it until recently when we were at the local community park. And people were playing with things like this. It was a much lower net. And we asked them, what is that? And they said it's pickleball. Pickleball seems to be all the rage. It's actually a combination of a little bit of tennis, badminton, sort of put together. Ping pong. So if you enjoy those, this could be something to have fun this year. Good exercise, and something a little bit different. Now, back to before we were interrupted. Okay, so we're saying that, all right, yeah, it may not be fun for, cleaning stuff and everything like that, but some people do enjoy it. But the point was that I was going to have the laptop open, clean it, because sometimes people say, I don't really eat my laptop, it's not that dirty. I'm hearing someone just think of, if you could have a contest between family members to see who can get out more crumbs in their actually laptop. Do it, you'll have fun. But the funny story with this, and I finally got to it, is that I was at the library. I was looking for a can like this just to sort of use it during this. And I saw it and I said, okay, great, I'll take that one. And I went over to see someone else at the library, one of the staff, to ask them if this was in case theirs, could I use it? And I'm looking at it and I'm saying, that's a little, I don't remember this container as much. It had the little straw and everything, but I didn't remember this. And as I'm reading it, it's using the word grease on the front. And I'm like, wait a second, this isn't for computers. Turns out it was the one that you use to spray on if a wheel is squeaky or something like that. It's a good thing that I actually looked on that, because imagine doing library salad and using grease to put on the computer instead of just air. So I thought that was funny because it didn't actually happen. There he goes. He's looking at it. It is. I'm not making this stuff up. All right. So one last thing is that this year, things like exercise, etc., it's not what it used to be. It wouldn't be easy to get into a class because a lot of restrictions for classes are still in effect. But yoga and meditation are still really important. And those, believe it or not, can actually be fun. Watch me. Rich is saying no, but I am telling you that can actually be fun. On our website, check the calendar, because we do have free yoga classes and meditation classes. Now, what part of it is fun? The part where in yoga, I'm going to do a particular pose called Happy Baby. Now, how can something happy and fun not be together? We're going to see. fun addition, Rich has told me that we're also expecting a package with shuttlecocks to go with that. So the fun never stops in 2021. All right, I'm down here on the floor. Technically, I should be on a mat. Don't have one. Rug. I don't really want to go to another part of the house right now. So hopefully it'll be okay. In Happy Baby. Okay. So you're laying on the floor, and it's a simple case of grabbing the sides of your feet and just slowly rocking back and forth, okay? Gets a really good stretch. Now, the fun part to this is when the instructor says, go to one side, okay? And then push yourself up with your knees. Okay, let's see how fun that gets to be, all right? Usually it doesn't go well.
Sounds like a hoot.
That's more fun than you've ever heard. Anyway. Okay, here we go. We'll go with that. Okay, and okay, we are almost up. We're almost up. And we're going down. And I think that's where we're going to stay. Well, thanks for joining us, and hope you have fun also.